How far do old NBA rivalries and hidden tensions reach?
Well, we all know that KG likes to talk some smack. He's a notorious trash talker. However, Pistons forward Charlie Villanueva is alleging that KG crossed the line.
Kevin Garnett once allegedly called Charlie Villanueva, a player battling alopecia, a cancer patient.
Last night in the Celtics' victory over the Pistons, Villanueva tweeted that KG called him a cancer patient,
sparking a feud heard across the league. Rajon Rondo and Ray Allen's fallout? Allen hit 2,973 threes in his career, yet Rondo refuses to say his name. Then there's JJ Barea, standing just 5'10", yet drawing most official NBA flop warnings, even getting body checked by Andrew Bynum. And don't forget Victor Wembanyama versus Chet Holmgren, both 7-footers blocking over 2 shots per game as rookies, now defining the league's future. Smash subscribe if you're into real rivalries, wild stats, and stories that hit harder than any dunk. Zach Randolph versus Kendrick Perkins. Let's be real, Zach Randolph is not the guy you want to mess with. Known for throwing punches in practice, even at his teammates, Zebo brings real grit to the NBA hardwood. One of his most heated rivalries, Kendrick Perkins. The bad blood between these two boiled over on November 14th during a game in Oklahoma City. After exchanging words on the court, both players got ejected.
Me and him been banging a lot. Sometimes we ain't in the play, but sometimes we locking up each other.
I hear you.
Let's not get no...
I hear on the lock.
But that wasn't the end. Randolph even tried to settle things after the game and earned a $25,000 fine for it. Why do these two big men hate each other so much? Randolph said it best. There's a lot of bluffing going on. I don't bluff. You believe him? Back in 2011, Randolph dropped 34 points on the Thunder and had this to say about Perk. All he can do is foul me. He's too slow. Ouch. Their feud isn't a one-time thing. They've gone at it multiple times, and with OKC and Memphis being top Western Conference contenders, the tension's real. Can you imagine if they'd met in a playoff series? Do you think Randolph went too far, or was Perk the instigator here? Kobe Bryant versus Raja Bell. What happens when you mess with prime Kobe Bryant? Just ask Raja Bell. This rivalry reached full intensity during the 2006 playoffs when Kobe's Lakers went up 3-1 on Bell's Suns. Kobe was carrying the Lakers on his back and Bell had seen enough. So what did he do? Clotheslined Kobe mid-drive. Yeah, a full-on, no-holds-barred takedown. Dirty play or just frustration?
Bryant is, oh my gosh, Bell just clothesline.
Bell's Suns eventually won the series in 7, but the tension between the two never really faded. Here's the twist. Years later, the Lakers considered signing Raja Bell. Can you imagine Bell wearing the purple and gold after all that? Was it revenge, strategy, coincidence? This feud goes back to 2001, and it has aged like fine wine, bitter and bold. Bell might have gotten the last laugh in 2006, but Kobe made sure his legacy came out spotless. Would you want Bell on your team after that? And did Kobe forgive or just forget? Kevin Garnett versus Charlie Villanueva. If you've followed Kevin Garnett, you know he's not exactly the league's friendliest trash talker, but in 2010, things got personal. During a game, Garnett allegedly called Charlie Villanueva, who has alopecia, a cancer patient.
Well, Kevin Garnett has never been shy on the court, but according to Charlie Villanueva, he crossed the line last night. Following the Celtics' 23-point win over the Pistons, Villanueva posted on his Twitter account that Garnett called him a cancer patient during the game.
Yeah, that happened. Allegedly. Villanueva took to Twitter and didn't hold back. KG talks a lot of crap. I would love to get in a ring with him.
Here are the tweets posted by Villanueva early on Wednesday morning. Quote, KG talks a lot of blank. He's probably never been in a fight. I would love to get in a ring with him.
Now, Garnett claimed it was a misunderstanding, but come on, how do you misinterpret something like that? Villanueva didn't have a reputation for fighting, but that moment drew a line in the sand. Many believe Garnett bullies players he knows won't fight back, avoiding guys who'd step to him. Sound familiar? Adrian Wojnarowski even wrote that Garnett never messes with real enforcers. Does that mean Garnett's bark is louder than his bite? KG has feuded with dozens of players, but this beef stands out for how personal it got. Is trash talk just part of the game, or does it cross a line? Should Garnett have been punished more severely, or was Villanueva right to call him out publicly? Enjoying the vibe? Comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more weekly fire content. Rajon Rondo versus Ray Allen. People love to talk about Kevin Garnett snubbing Ray Allen when he joined the Miami Heat, but the real fire? That was between Rajon Rondo and Allen. According to team insiders, their relationship was pure hate. A source close to the Celtics said, there was no way Ray was coming back as long as Rondo was there. Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted that even coach Doc Rivers couldn't fix the rift. They were too far gone, he said. And Rondo? He's taken Petty to new heights. He won't even say Ray Allen's name. Just silence. Why the hate? According to Bill Simmons, Allen wanted to stay the focus of the offense, while Rondo was coming into his own. That clash over roles and ego created an unsolvable mess. Allen jumped ship to the rival Heat in 2012, and Celtics fans saw it as a betrayal. But was he just escaping Rondo's cold shoulder? It's a shame that such a legendary team fell apart off the court. Do you blame Rondo for the breakup, or was Allen chasing rings at any cost? Could they ever patch things up? JJ Barea versus the entire league. JJ Barea may be small, but he might be the most hated man in the NBA. Why? Ask anyone who's tried to drive past him. Barea's style is all about pestering defense, drawing charges, and flopping like he's in a telenovela. That combo makes him a nightmare, and not in a good way. Even the NBA league office handed him an official flop warning, and you know it's bad when that happens. Back in the playoffs, Andrew Bynum leveled Barea during a blowout.
Look at that. And as Bynum, he will be ejected, and that's one of the biggest Bush League things I've ever seen. That is terrible. And Barea is injured.
Barea wasn't even doing anything particularly outrageous, just his usual pest routine. Still, Bynum body-checked him mid-air like it was WWE. Was that fair? Probably not. But it's proof that Barea gets under people's skin like no one else. Despite his antics, Barea is beloved by teammates and fans in Minnesota and Dallas. But if you're not wearing his jersey, odds are you can't stand the guy. Victor Wembanyama versus Chet Holmgren. The future of the NBA might just be defined by two unicorns, Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. These two lanky giants are changing what we expect from big men. 7-footers who move like guards, shoot threes, and protect the rim. Their rivalry didn't start in the NBA. Back in the FIBA U19 World Cup final.
Welcome to Riga, Latvia. It's time for the final of the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup between the United States of America and France.
Team USA beat France, and Holmgren got the better of Wemby. That loss, it still haunts Wembanyama. Just thinking about it makes my jaw clench. Fast forward to now, Wembanyama in San Antonio, Holmgren in Oklahoma City, and every matchup is must-see. The media hypes them up as franchise saviors, and fans can't stop comparing their stats. Wemby might be flashier, but Holmgren's got grit. Who's the better defender? Who's got the smoother jumper? We're going to be arguing that for the next decade. These two are on a collision course in the Western Conference, and it's just getting started. The drama? Oh, it's real. Who would you take to build your team, Wemby or Chet? The NBA might be about basketball, but sometimes it feels more like a soap opera with sneakers. Beyond the high-profile beefs we've talked about, there are so many more personal grudges simmering below the surface. Think about it, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole threw punches. Or what about Jimmy Butler versus Karl Anthony Towns? That locker room drama made headlines for weeks. Sometimes it's about ego, other times it's just personality clashes. You think Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are ever gonna hug it out? The best part? These rivalries add fuel to the fire. Every game means more when there's personal history. Every stare down, every shove. It just hits different when there's real emotion behind it. And let's not forget, fans live for this stuff. It gives us something to argue about, root for, and meme into eternity. Which NBA feud do you think is most underrated? In a league driven by talent and titles, it's the grudges that make the NBA unforgettable. From locker room cold wars to full court brawls, these rivalries show us that basketball beefs run deep and often forever. Whether it's ego, betrayal, or a single hard foul, the hate is real and the drama never sleeps. Love this kind of fire? Subscribe, drop a comment, and stay tuned for more wild NBA feud stories.